Guys, this is the fastest bike I have ever owned. Let me show you. What is going on, Dank fam? It's your boy Mike Diesel, and today I have found a gem of a deal. Like, I think you guys might have remembered in my previous videos, I traded one of my stunt bikes a while back for a 2014 CBR 1000, but I found something even better than that deal, and we're going to pick it up right now. I got my boy John helping me film today. I'm still crippled, 2 weeks into my recovery so far, and I think I got about 2 or 3 more weeks until this arm's healed enough to start riding and stuff. Since I can't ride, the best thing to do therapeutically would be to buy more bikes for when I can ride. So we're pulling up now. I'm gonna hope that this deal is solid, people, because this type of deal does not come around that often. But if you guys are new to the channel, I do stunt riding, my arm's not messed up, and I like to buy bikes and have projects. And we also have a project going on right now, patreon.com/Dankwheelie. We're doing a 2018 ZXSR giveaway. So now that we got this van, I can start hauling around little projects and stuff, but I'm excited. Let's go check this thing out, dude. Are you selling the motorcycle? So far, the van hasn't really been getting built since I've been injured. There's one thing I have installed so far, which I've been dying to have. Some wheel chocks. Pretty solid system we got so far. It's got like little hooks up here. Same ones my boy Brian got, so I knew they'd work good. We drilled the holes in the floor and bolted them down. So I need to actually put 2 more holes up here, so it's super sturdy. But for right now, it works out. I'm thinking about taking this wall down and making a wall right here to separate the bikes from like my living headquarters, I guess you could say, for when I'm traveling. And since I'll have this wall down, I'll have more space to drop the driver's seat. I can drop the driver's seat and bring it forward and have like a love seat of some sort right here that folds down into a bed when I drop the driver's seat. So that's like the best idea I've gotten so far. And I'd probably bring the bed like out to like right here or something like that, so I still have some room to move around. But the best upgrade so far is the Bluetooth radio we got installed. So now I can play my music on these terrible ass speakers. If you guys are wondering if I was to put a bed over top of the bikes, like a lot of people were suggesting, I'm not gonna be able to lay up in bed, and I'm gonna be really claustrophobic, so that's kind of out of the air. That's all I got, boy. Huh? That's all I got. Your license plate. Yeah, we got some clearance. Yes. Alrighty guys, I am so stoked about this bike. Some of you guys might know what it is, some of you guys might not, but this is a 2017 Kawasaki Ninja ZX10 RR Winter Test Edition. This is like a bike I never even thought about owning one day. Where do I start? So you guys probably didn't expect me to get a bike like this. I personally didn't expect to get a bike like this, but the deal was just too good to be true. I'm not going to say how much I paid for it. You guys are more than welcome to guess how much in the comments. Starting off, they make 2 different types of ZX10s. They got a ZX10R and then they have the ZX10RR, which is basically like the souped up version of the base model. So this is a souped up version. It's got a lot of goodies on it. And basically being a 1000cc bike, this is a very fast bike. And on top of that, which makes it even cooler, is this is a really rare bike. Even though pretty much the stuff that makes it rare is pretty much gone. So this color scheme right here is a Winter Test Edition. It's black with white striping and that says Ninja on the side usually. I have all the fairings, but they're pretty beat up and broken. So I won't be able to use this fairing kit most likely. So back in 2017, the funny thing about it is they only made 500 of this color scheme. And yeah, it's definitely one of them gone. Brembo front master cylinder, Showa balance free forks, World Superbikes inspired forks. You got Brembo calipers, steel braided lines, ABS system. The thing's got wheelie control and everything else. But my favorite part that sells me on this is the Marchesini forged wheels. I have never owned a bike with forged wheels before. It's got an aftermarket Two Brothers Black Series exhaust, which honestly doesn't do this bike justice, but it'll do for now. A free tag for joyriding, maybe. Vortex gas cap, Olin steering stabilizer, factory titanium headers, a sweet quick shifter for up and down shifting, complemented by a welded on rear set. It's pretty obvious this bike's got some cosmetic damage, but the main thing with this bike is that the headlights and all the tabs for the headlight and the gauge cluster are all in decent condition and intact. So this bike was worth the money because I don't have to dump another giant amount of money into it. 3 years ago, the MSRP for this bike was $18,899. The selling point was, for me, is that the whole rear of the bike is intact. The engine, everything's intact. The frame looks good. And the headlight and the speedo still being there saves me so much money when it comes to replacing all the parts on this bike that are destroyed. Because honestly, that speedo and that headlight would have been a couple thousand alone, and I would have just been out of my budget on top of buying this bike altogether. All right, so let's hear how it sounds, because it's pretty beefy. 14,381 miles, clean title. As the bike sits right now, it runs great. I could hop on it and ride it around the block if I wasn't messed up. Probably be a hell of a ride with no front fairing. Thing's a beast. So I'm probably gonna keep the exhaust how it is. Main thing I wanna focus on is just getting this thing looking right again. Full fairing kit, ram air intake with the fairing stay up front, gas tank. So other than the obvious cosmetic stuff it's missing, I would say the other downside with this bike is it has a lot of sun fade to it. This right here is supposed to be red, and it's like pink. So she's definitely needs some love. Probably have to get a nice detail on her, get this thing back to up to par. But honestly, not a whole lot of work. The fact that this bike runs and I don't have to do any mechanical work to it, besides a little bit of a tune-up, is such a nice thing and gives me so much more hope. On top of that, I have so many more projects in there. Let me know what you guys think of this bike so far. Just to give you a recap what we're gonna do to it. We're gonna get OEM fairings for it, a new gas tank, new fairing stay and ram air intake, and so far that's about it as far as everything that we need. But the biggest question is, what exactly do I do with it? So a lot of you guys know I'm not a huge fan of the ZX-10, even though I'm a diehard Cali lover. I have another 1000cc bike in mind. So we're gonna fix this one up, get it rideable, get it clean again, and then from there we'll see what we do with it. But drop a comment, let me know what you guys think of this bike and what we should do with it. But in the meantime, this will be our Go Fast bike now that I've went ahead and made everybody mad and dedicated the ZX6 to our stunt bike. Let me know what you guys think I should do to it, anything I should know about this bike, and I don't know. Hope you guys are staying safe with this lockdown too. I honestly, this bike was very unexpected, but with this everything going on with the lockdown, I'm not sure how long it's gonna last. I figured another project would be pretty sick for you guys, and a lot of you guys like speed, so what better than a nice ZX-10 RR. Other than that, guys, feel free to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoy this nice little surprise. Big surprise to me too. Yeah, it's bright out. Shout out to Florida. But I'm really excited to crack into this bike. Not only that, it runs already, so all we need to do is toss some fairings on it and just go through everything a little bit, make sure everything's dialed. So super simple, quick project. Really nice results about to happen, people. Maybe give it a name, some ideas as far as what we should do for it. Not a whole lot of work, so maybe we can bang this out in one video as far as rejuvenating this beast back into what it should be. But I guess you could say this is the fastest bike that I have ever owned. And like always, keep it dank. Later.